EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Here's Michael Badgley, ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Santa Clara. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. Again, it's Benson. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Benson. 1st down and more inside the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Brissett going to open with a pass. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. the whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals extend their advantage to 13-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on 3rd down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to...
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just... make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Brissett. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up. Bateman is the motion man. They run on the jet sweep. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal try. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Niners will cut the lead down to 4.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touch. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught, and he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works, so instead of 1, they get 2. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone, and he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. Murray now to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
McBride is the motion man. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Keenan Allen, touchdown Cardinals. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Brissett. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now, Brissett. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Play action, and here's Brissett. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On first down, Brissett. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
A gain there of 11. First down, 49ers.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
A tackling plan for the defense, Mike, is critical when you're facing a back like this. You know that one guy is not going to be enough to bring him down. You have to get as many hats to the ball as you can, slow him up just enough to buy time, and in this case, they get him down for a loss.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here is Brissett. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
First down throw for Murray. Now he'll run. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On first down, Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. A throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Tip Ryman. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but... bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on first down is Purdy. A pass pulled in by Henry. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On play action, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
He is in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
49ers 23. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They go play action for Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2. Working from the shotgun. It's the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
3rd down, Purdy. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Now Purdy. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. They convert with a gain of 15. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Here's Purdy again. That's to the right side and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing again is Purdy. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk, a heck of a catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Off he goes.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the 1st down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down.
And he's into the end zone yet again. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Henry. And he will find the end zone. The 2-point conversion added on. Now that deficit is only 4. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Trey Benson, the intended target. And third down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. The ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy. going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Garrett Williams.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals.